trying to end a regional and global nightmare regime, at least let us wish them and the Persian people a
It's not a regional nightmare regime. All this like there's all this bullshit propaganda about Iran having nukes and trying to have nukes, and then obviously, as many people know, one of the few good things that Obama accomplished was the Iran nuclear deal, and then Trump tore it up and then made a new deal and then tore that up now, and he's basically starting World War fucking 3 on a whim because he's like, nah, that'd be good, man. It'd be good for my ego. It would make me think my micro penis is bigger.
safe night while Israel is working through the wee hours to make on
Mm.
speed. I think that was around the time of the 12-day war in which the Americans and Israelis
12-day
attacked
war, my fucking ass. The war never fucking ended. How long has it actually lasted now?
the nuclear plants there. People say, well, hang on a second. We were told then that the nuclear capability had been pretty well
There you go.
destroyed. Now, the pretext for this new war, less than a year later, is the threat of Iran having a nuclear weapon. That is the pretext for doing this. How can
Yeah, Trump said, listen, we totally eradicated their nuclear capabilities. We took it out of their nuclear plants. And then now he's saying, no, they're really a nuclear threat again. We took them all out before, but they came back stronger, like a phoenix that you kill, and then it comes back stronger than ever, okay? So we gotta attack them now because they're so dangerous, even though I already totally destroyed them, bruh. Go.
spectacular success and neutered its nuclear aspirations,
Yeah,
but we need to go and do this a few months later? What do you say to people that
he says, here's some bullshit propaganda. That's what he says.
You're asking a hell of a question. Let's get into some trouble, which is frequently done on your program. I myself have stepped in it a few times. I think that
Oh, I'm Eric Weinstein. I'm such a Renaissance man. I'm such a renegade intellectual. People just always care about what I have to say so much. I'm so controversial.
the Israelis, in part, have a great deal of love for the Iranian people and viewed themselves, whether rightly or wrongly. And again, I can't say because I've
Yeah,
never
bro. Israel loves Iran. That's why they're bombing the fucking shit out of them. Yeah, bro.
been to Iran.
Like, this level of
So you just
propaganda
have to
is
understand
fucking
that that's a
unbelievable.
reframe.
He's just going, like, Trump and Netanyahu are going, war, more war, and he's going, oh, yes, daddy. Ah.
That is very common.
I think there are parts in here before when I
Potentially
muted
the life on
myself and I'm mimicking him sucking Trump's dick.
people who could
Oops.
not
Yeah.
methods that I think would be far more dangerous. And let me just say this.
This war is good because going to war and killing people is a way to avoid using nukes and killing more people. Therefore, we should escalate the chances of nuking people by starting wars and dropping bombs on them and killing innocent people, bro.
This is a return to the America that many of us are quite proud of, that has intervened on behalf of people who could not.
Yeah, this strong America. Trump is such a big, strong man. A strong man. I go over America and imperialism good. Fuck all that democratic and, you know, world countries agreeing to war crime standards like in the UN and shit like that. Fuck all that shit. Let's do Law of the Jungle. Let's have America take over the entire Western Hemisphere because they just deserve everything. And America first means basically world first, right? So let's just have America be literally the global empire, and Trump will be the eternal God Emperor of all of Earth, and then maybe even more if the human species ever expands galactically, which probably won't actually happen, especially not if we rely on fucking incompetent Elon for that shit, right?
Extremely courageous action that is not.
Oh, Trump and Israel attacking Iran and provoking almost world nuclear World War III, and the extinction of the entire fucking human species. Yeah, that's really brave and courageous, bro.
Only America first, it's Earth first.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Potentially starting World War III and nuclear fucking war. That's really courageous and brave and necessary, man.
and the attempted reframe
And all the accurate facts
of
that people
is
are
that
reporting, those accurate facts, they're just propaganda. Not what he says isn't propaganda at all, bro.
Israel might have had to go to weapons that I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Israel attacking Iran and bombing them and killing innocent school children is good, bro, because otherwise they would have had to use nukes, bro.
Given the
Aren't I so fucking smart?
disparity between the two countries in terms of, let's say, humans. Israel needs a technological military equipment advantage in order to take on Iran, and that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, so because Israel is a disadvantaged army, the states should give them weapons instead of letting Israel fight their own war, even though it has low, if I understand correctly, they have low chances of winning because the Iranian military is so advanced already. And what happened to the billions of dollars that America gave Israel in selling them in, like, just for buying weapons and selling them weapons already? What? They don't have enough fucking weapons already after using them to commit a mass genocide in Palestine? Like, what is fucking wrong with these people?
That threatened our president, that released video.
Oh yeah, Iran threatened Trump. Bro, Iran threatened my daddy Trump. We gotta protect Trump, 'cause he's a strong man, but he also really needs to be protected. It's in the global American interest for us to totally protect Trump by going to war with Iran, bro. Yeah, totally, bro. What a fucking idiot, man. He's so full of
No
shit.
question that this nation is different, unique in all the world. There are probably a tiny number of countries that pose any kind of comparable threat. And I think that you have to look
Yeah,
at it.
Iran is a way bigger threat than anything else, other than like Russia and China, who are already on the side of Iran because America and Israel attacked Iran, which is how these alliances are already starting to form, which could lead to World War fucking three and perhaps even nuclear war and the end of the fucking human species.
From the time of the Iranian embassy being taken over, the U.S. embassy in Iran, and the time of the military barracks bombing in 1983, these people have been at.
Yeah, we should kill Iranian citizens, innocent Iranians, because back in 1974 there was a revolution, bro. Aren't I so smart? Aren't I such a fucking genius?
Low-grade war with us for almost half a century, and striking our targets as well as.
Yeah, poor US. They're such
Shown you who
victims,
they
man.
are
They just get
as
bullied
our
all the
allies'
time.
targets, as well as causing trouble for their Arab neighbors. They're not an Arab country, and you look at where all of these missiles, have fallen just to stir things up. No, these people have shown you who they are, and I don't mean the Iranian people. I mean this horrid regime. And
Yeah, and the Trump regime who's going after the Iranian regime, they're just all full of like butterfly and rainbows, bro. They're not even scarier than the Iranian regime by like a fucking thousandfold at all. No.
say congratulations to Donald Trump for having the.
Congratulations to Daddy Trump for starting World War III and potentially nuclear fucking war and the destruction of the entire human species. Good job, Trump. You're really brave and courageous. I love you. Can I lick your boot, please?
That's to do this despite the fact that your base very often sinks into the simplicity of trying to figure out whether everything results in a lower price for butter at the supermarket. That's not the extent.
Yeah, you guys who are anti-war, you're idiots because, caring about prices and stuff is less important than caring about pushing back Iran because Iran's being bullying fat dummy daddy dumbass Trump. What the hell, man? He's so fucking
Positive to say
stupid. He's
about
one of those many supposed geniuses who is an actual fucking idiot, man.
the U.S. project, and quite honestly, I'm I'm very proud of a president that I have, in general, had very little positive to say.
See, proud. The war's necessary. I'm proud. Trump is so brave and courageous. It was a necessary war. He's such a great, brilliant, strong man. He's not a weak-ass pussy starting World War III to cover up for the Epstein files at all, bro.
About over many years. And I can tell you that I've had very little to say positively about Benjamin Netanyahu. Say what you will. You have, if you're going to.
I don't like Benjamin Netanyahu that much,
The world
but I
feared.
really like his, and I don't like Trump that much, but I really love their war, and I really love them bombing a whole bunch of innocent school children, bro. Isn't that so great? Trump is so great. I love Trump.